Hello YouTube, just Robbie here, and this is the first time I'm going live. I'm checking here. I can't see anybody joining me just yet, but I don't know how. I've never done this before, so do bear with me. One of my fellow YouTubers is text messaging me, Simply Ben. I'm sure he'll hook up on here shortly, and maybe you can sort of check him out. But yeah, so I'm a little bit nervous, I've got to say, going live for the first time. Don't know whether they're someone's joined me, so don't know who. Simply Ben. Yo, Simply Ben. Finally I got someone who loves me. I was all a bit lonely there for a minute there. I've been live now for the first time ever for like 60 seconds, and yeah, I was all on my own. So thank you, Simply Ben, for coming and joining me. Hopefully we'll get some more people on. Whilst you're here, I need you to hit that like button. Right, genuinely, the reason why I need you to hit that like button is the more people that like it, the more people are going to view it, the more people will join, and then the more people I can start explaining how we can grow the YouTube channel, grow your YouTube channel, which is really importantly, so that you can kind of get, you know, that 1,000 subscribers, that 10,000 views. You know, at that point you can then start monetizing your YouTube channel. So looks like Simply Ben's gone, so I am now hold on, what am I doing here? Live chat. Yeah, what's this? What's going on? Haha. Hey, Simply Ben. No one's back. He's like me and buggered off. Yay. Anyway, so as I'm here talking to myself, which if I'm honest wouldn't be the first time that I'd be seen talking to myself. I never left, he says. I never left. Hey, Simply Ben, you're back, man. Oh, thank you. It says up here, I've got a little thingy there that says, you know, little heady people, that it says it's 0. Anyway, so well, how live that is, I don't know. I tell you what, if there is anyone else watching it, hit that like button. But let's start talking about how you can actually grow your YouTube channel, because ultimate goal is to get that 1,000 subscribers, is to get that 10,000 views per year, so that you can monetize it. Once you start monetizing it, you can start earning it. Now, in the olden days, in fact, let me scratch back a little bit. I'm going to go back to history. So I've had my YouTube channel since 2006. Excuse me. I kind of got my YouTube channel a bit by accident. So yeah, it was just kind of a thing at the time when it first came out, etc. So I created an account, and boom, and I put a few bits up there. I didn't really put anything on there. I didn't even do a proper video of my YouTube channel. I think the terminology, in fact, the business that YouTube is now, YouTuber wasn't even kind of invented or even thought of back then. So I kind of used it as a bit of a video diary. I used to keep a journal, a bit sad like that. So I used to keep a journal. I used to write in my journal, and there's a very good reason for that. And you know, maybe I'll explain that later. But I want to get to this kind of point. So I used to keep a journal, and with the invention of the smartphone and things, I started doing like video diaries of my holidays and stuff. So just you know, rather than sitting there in the olden days, you sit there with a slideshow, and you'd invite all your friends and family around, and you get bored for 3 hours going, this is when we stood on top of the mountain. This is when we were walking down the mountain. This is when we found that weird donkey thing on the mountain. Do you know what I mean? That's how boring it was. It genuinely really was. So I started videoing my holidays. If you check out my channel, you'll see some of my holiday videos that I've done with me and my mates. But again, I didn't really get into doing this until only a couple of years ago, when I started doing my driving holidays across Europe, down to from you know, like Blackpool up in here in the UK for my overseas friends, and supporters, all the way down to Alicante in Spain. So we've done that a few times, there and back, etc, etc. Some great memories on there, and I love, do you know what, I actually love watching them back, because the thing with a video diary is it actually takes you back to that moment. And if you've got sort of videos on your old phones, or you know, if you've got videos on your YouTube here, and you watch some of your old first original ones, it kind of takes you back to the place where you were, and it really does, you know, invigorate the memory and everything. So that's kind of how I sort of fell into YouTubing. So I did this, and then Simply Ben, who's on here now and sort of watching me, is probably sat there saying, "Get to the point, get to the point." He's coming, he's coming. So it was just before Christmas, probably about beginning of December, maybe November. Maybe you can help me out here, Ben. And Ben sort of sat there and said, you know, yeah, I want to, you know, thinking about being a YouTuber, that sort of thing. And I sort of flippantly said, oh, check out my account, got loads on there, you know. And he's like, what? You're a YouTuber? You? Obviously, look at me, you know, natural born YouTuber, and I. So we got sort of chatting away, and actually it's Simply Ben kind of inspired me to start getting my act together, start doing this a bit more properly. So this is probably one of the first kind of videos of what I'm about and what I do, and you know, it's yeah, and I think the thing with Simply Ben is he's really helped me move forward on where I am as a YouTuber, because he's what's the word, not anal, OCD, a bit OCD on kind of his editing, and you know, he wants that kind of video quality, and he's really actually very good. He's got some really good videos, not done many because he's only just started, but he's done some really good videos. If anything, him and I have inspired each other. I've inspired him to get off his backside and start doing this, which he's doing now. He will be doing a live one soon, so make sure you, you know, when you see Simply Ben here, make sure you hit him up, share the love. It's all about sharing the love in this YouTube community. Like, you know, you scratch my back, scratch your back, etc, etc. Let's just share the love. Let's get them, you know, get to where we want to be, get to that goal. And but check out his channel, because he's got some really very well made videos that are getting better. So that's really inspired me on doing a bit more with my channel. So, you know, I've now got I now know how to put a thumbnail in, which is really good. I've now got like an intro and an outro, which I think's actually really important. And since I've been around on this YouTube community, hey Patience Paul, how you doing? So thank you for joining along. So yeah, Ben's really inspired me to kind of get my video editing up and running. Make sure you two share the love if you've not shared already. It's all about sharing the love, man. Feel like a 70s hippie, yeah. Got you. If there's anybody on here, do hook up with me. I will go through and I will hook you up. Probably the best thing to do is if you could, you know, sort of jump into one of my other videos, comment on that. I will always reply. I will always hook you up, and I won't miss you. Obviously, I'm stood here. You probably can't see me, but I am stood here. And yeah, it's just, I'm a man, I can't multitask, you know. I mean, I do have my phone, so I could maybe sit here, but then I'll be kind of not really a video that you want to watch, is it? So I'm hoping you are finding this entertaining. But anyway, so going back to building your YouTube channel, getting them. Apparently, you're not allowed to say words like subscribers when you're live on YouTube, but this is a video about growing your YouTube channel. This is essentially a video about me and my channel, and what I want you to do is I want you to visit my channel, and I want you to watch my videos. What's really important is when you're there and you go on somebody else's channel and you watch the video, hit that like button. It genuinely, it absolutely means next to nothing for you, right? boom, you know, like, done. But what it means for that person who's done the video is it actually means that the more likes they get, the more activity they'll get on YouTube, because the more it will kind of start popping up and things. Importantly, make sure you do your tags. I'm going to see if I can show you an example of this, and forgive me because I am on the phone. So I'm just going to jump into one of my other channels. 2 seconds. Sorry, need my glasses. When you jump onto like your YouTube channel, so I'm just going to go on to, so I'm here on my YouTube channel. I'm just going to go on to and edit my Snowmageddon 2019, where both Ben and I actually got caught in the snow. But I don't know whether you can see that or not. And you can't. Oh, there you go. Or maybe. Where are we? There we go. Right, now these are all the kind of tags. So essentially, let's click, oh, there you go, it's gone. Anyway, so essentially, if you go into the tags button, and you know, if it's a video about, you know, Snowmageddon 2019, well, you put Snowmageddon 2019, you put Snowmageddon, and you also put other tags in like bad weather, weather bomb, blizzard bomb, blizzard on the A30. Bad weather on the A30, weather chaos. So you put all of these tags in, and what it does is when people go onto that video search into YouTube, they type in weather chaos, Surrey, for example, your video is more likely to pop up there in that range, because there's got to be thousands, if not millions, of videos in certain circumstances where, you know, people search and that search criteria. So your tags are really important, and this is where the likes really helps as well, because the more likes a video gets, the more it gets up. And really importantly is down at the bottom of your screen, you've got you know, your subscriptions, your inbox, etc, but you've also got trending, and that is where the likes really matters, because the more people that are liking on yours, you're trending, which means if you're trending, the more likely you are to get seen. The more likely you are to get seen is the more likely you are to get more likes, and the more likely you are to get more subscribers. So really important. Like I say, as you as a person, really what is it to you if you like a video to try and help out a fellow YouTuber, when in actual fact, you know, if they're going to be doing the same to you, and if we all, you know, it's almost like that pay it forward. So there's an old movie, maybe some of the so-called millennials, you know, sort of 20 and unders, maybe not have seen this movie, because just going back to a point that fellow YouTuber Simply Ben made about video quality. So if you speak to, I mean, Simply Ben, he's mad on video quality, so he really does do kind of like that 1080 HD, you know, high quality, high definition and all that sort of stuff. And you know, a bit of an old timer like me, I might go with a large file because I'm thinking about space on my iPad. But actually what Ben's saying is that there are some people out there, and predominantly of, you know, sort of 25 and under, that if you ask them if they've seen a certain film, they'll turn around to you and say, no, I haven't. When was that made? And if you say 30 years ago, they'll go, well, no, I won't watch it because the quality's crap. You know, so having that quality is really important. Having that editing quality is really important, and that's where I'm learning quite a lot from Simply Ben. One of the things we've also been talking about is editing software. So, you know, what's the best kind of editing software? And I'm using iMovies at the moment, and I need to know how to use it better, because I don't think I'm using it to its full ability. Simply Ben, on the other hand, is using a editing software called Luma Fusion, which you can get it in your what do you call it? What's it called? In your app store. It's 20 quid, £20 sterling, 20 English pounds. For you American friends over there, that probably equates to about $25, $28, something like that. So, but Simply Ben, he's really loving this LumaFusion as an editing software. I don't know what other editing software may be out there that others of you might be using. Do let us know. It'll be good to know, really, and also that'll help drive a bit of traffic from maybe this live feed to your page. Start watching some of your videos, which is what we need. We need the views, and naturally we're then going to start sharing the love, liking it. Really important to do that. So I think between us all we could probably do this. And do you know, one of the interesting things actually, and forgive me for keep referring to Simply Ben, I don't mean to target you out, Ben, but it just happens we've had a lot of conversations about YouTube over the last 2.5 months really, and we were talking about growing YouTube channels. So I sort of said, I wonder if there's a bit of a community that you can kind of share the love. And Ben sort of said, well, look, when you're doing a video, you've got to give people something. And he's absolutely right in that, because when you watch a video on YouTube and it's kind of, well, for want of a better word, bit shit, you kind of switch off. Yeah, you maybe slide the bar along the bottom, get to no shit, done, gone, you're lost forever. But if it's a bit entertaining, a bit interesting, giving somebody something, they're more likely to watch it. And if they're more likely to watch it, they're more likely to watch it through to the end. And this is where it's really important that you do give something back to the viewer. It's because if you're in a position where you've got your 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 views a year, and you're monetizing your site, which means you're putting adverts in there, and if you're dropping adverts in the middle or along the videos we've all experienced, you've got to be giving people something to keep them watching that advert so that they can then continue watching your movie. Otherwise all they'll do is get to the advert, do you know what I mean? And then you've lost them forever. So he's absolutely right, you've got to give people something. So I did a video, jump on my channel and check out my videos. There's one there about growing YouTube channels to 1,000 subscribers, and I did an update a week later, and I wanted to see if there was a bit of a community thing there. Sort of hit me up, I hit you up, got you back, share the love, give them hugs, that sort of thing. And I had a couple of people message and comment, and I did get a few subscribers from it, which was really good, really helpful. But I just weren't getting the views, and I was sort of thinking, how do I get the views? How do I get the views out to mass volumes without the subscribers? I need the subscribers to get the views. And then Simply Ben hit me up with a link last night, and it was quite late, so he wasn't sure whether I'd sort of jump on it or anything, but I did, jumped on it, and I watched Grow YouTube channel. I actually can't remember her name. I have subscribed, to her channel, and she has subscribed to mine. And she does live feeds, etc. She's probably live now actually, so you can probably sort of hop over. But that's when I sort of realised that actually this is working. There is a YouTube community that is sharing the love about this. And it's really good, but again, it's when you do the videos, it's about how do you drive traffic to that video, how do you get people to like your video, how do you get people to even watch your video, how do you get people to even see that you've got that video there if they're not subscribed to your channel. And this is where things like doing a live feed is I think the key to this. So in terms of growing your YouTube channel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a live vlog every Sunday evening, and when I say Sunday evening, that's going to be 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, London, England time. So if you're on the east coast of the States, you're probably 5 hours behind, so that'll be about 3 in the afternoon. And if you're on the west coast, what's that, about 3 or 4 hours later? 3 hours later, something like that. So sort of at lunchtime. And if you are, you know, sort of over in the Far East, for example, I'm going to be smacking you at 3 in the morning, which is not good. And if you're in Eastern Australia, then I'm going to be smacking you at 8 a.m. on a Monday morning. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at where my subscribers are, because you've got your YouTube analytics, etc., that you can kind of look at, and you can look at where you're getting views, etc. And that I think is quite important, certainly when you're going to do something live, something like this, because what I want is I want an audience to talk to, because it's a bit lonely talking to yourself, and actually you sound a bit crazy, do you know what I mean? Well, you feel a bit crazy. So I think, you know, what I want to do is I want to try and do a live broadcast where I'm going to get my UK people, because, you know, it's going to be sort of between 7 and 8 on a Sunday. You know, they're going to have sheep dipped the children, thrown them in bed, you know, etc., etc. They'll be starting to wind down. Mrs. may have put on, you know, some kind of Emmerdale or something on TV, and the lad's going to be jumping on YouTube, watching my live vlog once a week, every Sunday night, you know, 7 p.m. You know, and hopefully my American followers will be, you know, sort of hit me up on that Sunday afternoon. And then as and when I start getting an audience over in the Far East and, you know, Australia, etc., then I'll maybe look at doing a live vlog, you know, at a different time, so it actually gets them. You know, I might look at doing a live vlog, you know, Sunday morning, because then I'm going to be hitting them Sunday evening. So if I get up on a Sunday morning at 8 o'clock, sorry a minute, I for a moment there I thought I said to myself, so if I get up on a Sunday morning at 8 o'clock, so if I get up on a Sunday morning at 8 o'clock, I can maybe do a live video for you know, people over in the Far East, and you know, it's sensible time for them to watch me. So yeah, I mean, that's really, you know, kind of how I'm looking at growing my YouTube channel, and I'm hoping, you know, if I can help people along the way, I will do. If I can, you know, obviously get to that monetized level, then, you know, I'm really going to be pleased about that. And, you know, with your help and support, maybe we can help and support each other. If you want me to, yeah, I mean, if you can drop me sort of messages and stuff on my videos and stuff, maybe on Sunday when I do my live vlog, I can, you know, maybe sort of hit you up and give you a bit of a promo, help you out there, which would be really good. Hey, Akeem Hobson, thanks. He shared the love with me earlier today, actually. I was at work. Thank you for joining. I don't know how much you've seen of this, but obviously about growing your YouTube channel. I've been here 23 minutes now, so yeah, I've spoken a lot. And do you know, actually, I'm going to go off piste a little bit here, off topic, because I was talking at work and I was a bit nervous about going live, because what I want to do is I don't just kind of want to go live and stand here and go, hey there, share the love, man. Yeah, man. Got you, got me, etc., etc. Nothing wrong with that, absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I'm not, you know, I genuinely don't mean any kind of bad towards people to do that, because it works, it really does. But what I want to try and do, just Robbie, is just try and give you a bit of something. So, you know, going back to what Simply Ben said, you know, you've got to give people something in your videos, and you know, and that's what I want to try and do with my live vlogs. So every Sunday, 7 p.m. GMT, Greenwich Mean Time, London, England time, you know, I'm going to do this live vlog, and what I need is content. So when we was talking at work today, we were talking, you know, what do I talk about for an hour? Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to kind of like blow my load, and then 20 minutes later go, oh, I've got nothing to talk about. So I've now done 25 minutes. I've been talking about you know, how to grow that YouTube channel. I've explained all of that. For those of you who just joined me, if you, yeah, I mean, like the video, and hit me up, and you know, I'm going to go back to the subject a little bit later, probably before, you know, sort of I finish this. I'm only here for an hour, so I will be finishing in, you know, sort of 35 minutes, which will be, what time will that be? That'll be 9 p.m. London, England time. But I have got a couple of other topics to talk about. So when I finished work, I had to go to supermarket to get some diesel and some cheese and some other bits and bobs, and I I was listening to the radio, and on the radio, I mean they're sort of live all the time. The only difference is they got music to play. I haven't got music to play, so I was sort of listening to them and listening to what they were talking about. And they were talking about, actually today is what's called Red Tuesday. So it's the Tuesday before Valentine's Day, where the most people dump their partners. So Mr. Conyers, yo dude, thanks for joining. You may be a little bit late to the party because I've just been talking about blowing my load, but don't worry, I've still got plenty for you. So today is Red Tuesday. Today is the day that most people split up from their partners, and the most popular way of splitting up from their partners is via text message. And being a single man myself, on the 12th of February, come the 14th of February, I have nobody loves me. James doesn't want me load. Well, James is actually getting married very soon. He's actually getting married on the 29th of March, Brexit Day, of all things. I'm hoping that maybe my American audience, etc., let me know what Brexit's all about. But if you don't, I'm not going to get political, I'm not going to get religious, and I'm not going to get race. It's not what we're about here, because it's too argumentative. So, but James is getting married, and we are going on a stag do at the end of this month. Now, as I was saying earlier, how my YouTube channel came about, and it was about you know, sort of having a bit of a video diary from holidays and things, and there's some really good stuff. Me and James, we are holiday buddies, and yeah, there's some, check out my videos. Make sure you hit the like buttons when you do. It really does. James says it's a secret. Oh wait, no it's not, because James's wife to be told him. She always, bless her, Emma, she runs a what would you call it, James? Cafe. It's not a cafe. It's a really James, help me out here. What do I call the pie shed other than the pie shed? Anyway, wherever you are in the world, there is a website called the Pie Shed. Maybe James can bust the link in there, and maybe we can drive a bit of traffic to Emma's pie shed. And if ever you are in Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, Cafe Bistro, thank you James, if ever you are in Yorkshire, you must go see to the pie shed. It is amazing. And Emma, I know why James is marrying her, because she owns a Cafe Bistro. She can cook, man, and she can make cakes like you would not believe. She made me a really awesome cake for my 40th birthday a couple of years ago. Apparently she's got big mammary glands. Not that I would see, naturally, you know, why would I go ogling my mate's wife to be? Anyway, going back to the thing. So the original reason why I started really kind of got using YouTube is so I can kind of have that video diary for my holidays and things. So we are going to Copenhagen at the end of February. We fly out on the 28th of February and we come back on the 2nd of March, and I will do some videoing. I will make a video of said holiday. I'd probably have to do a bit of a PG version, as it's a stag do, but if you've ever been to Copenhagen and know of something that we might be able to do that's good fun for 7 lads to do, let me know. Put it in the comments, hit the like button. More likes I get, the more trends I get. More trends, more people view it, more people view it, more people like it, more people like it, more subscribers I get. You see how this goes. Help each other out, share the love, YouTube community, all of that. It is Red Tuesday, as we know. So most people dump their partners today via text messages. So if there are any single ladies out there that fancy a Robbie, I'm here. And just behind me, that genuinely was not planned, I promise you. I promise you that was not planned. So so I am, yes, I'm 30 minutes into it. I've got another 30 minutes to go. Yeah, doing this live. Do you know, I was actually on my way home. I thought, do you know what, I'm going to ring my mum, because my mum, as mums always are, proud of their sons, aren't they? So I thought, right, I'm going to ring my mum. I'm going to tell my mum that I'm going to lose my cherry on the internet tonight. She must watch it. And then I thought to myself, hold on a minute, how do I explain to my mother, who's obviously clearly older than me, that her son is about to lose his cherry on the internet and she must watch it? So I thought, do you know what, I'm just not going to ring my mum. So I didn't ring my mum. And if my mum is watching, I'm losing my virginity, but not in the way you think, on the internet. I'm losing my live virginity, because actually it is quite hard to do live broadcasting. One of my biggest problems is I keep saying I'm very conscious of that, and I've noticed it in some of my videos. So it's something that I'm working on. James is obviously getting a bit fruity. It's hard, is it? Yeah, it's hard. It is hard, so hard. So anyway, upcoming plans for this year. Before I do that, actually, I'm going to go back to, yes, it is hard actually doing live broadcasts, and the reason why I'm coming back to that is because I was talking with Simply Ben, who's on here, so do make sure you subscribe to his channel and check out his videos, because he's got some really good videos there. Good, honest vlogger with some really good quality videos there. So make sure you like them, make sure you comment on them, make sure you subscribe to his channel and hit the notification so you can find out when he gets new ones. And he will be doing live soon. Anyway, but we were talking at work, and I sort of said, you know, I am really nervous about doing this kind of live thing, because I genuinely, I do. I want to kind of give you something as the audience, rather than just, you know, oh, hit me up, man. And I'm like, what do I talk about? And Ben just looked at me and he says, I don't think you'll have any problem finding stuff to talk about. Not you. Now, for those of you who know me, you probably are laughing right now. And for those of you who don't, well, hopefully you will come visit me on Sunday at 7 p.m. London, England time, and check out my, my live channels. But I do want to talk about what I have got coming up this year. So bit of an interesting year. As I've just mentioned, we are going to Copenhagen for my mate James's stag do. We are really looking forward to that. On that note, James, send me a phone call later. I kept missing, the lady kept ringing me and I kept ringing her, etc. So but we are trying to sort of organise some shooting guns, 9mm guns. Obviously not in the streets, there will be a proper arm thing. Now for my American viewers out there, you may be thinking, we do that every day. Over in the UK there are no guns. Yes, almost every other person in London seems to have a knife these days and go around stabbing each other, but there are no guns. So for us English people, you know, shooting a gun is a bit of a thing actually. So yeah, we're trying to get that organised and sort that out. We are also trying to sort out a steak dinner with a twist. I won't say too much because we are live. But yes, steak dinner and some beer tasting, and then obviously lots of other consumable alcohol and consumable fine food around Copenhagen for a couple of nights. And then we are back to back to Batley in West Yorkshire. That's a Batley. Obviously I'm a southerner, as you can all hear, but all of my mates are all up in Yorkshire. I do have some southern friends down here, but hopefully they're on here, give me some support. Say hey if you are. Billy no mates me, you see. So yeah, so and then it'll be I can't remember what we're doing that night, and then the following day we're going to do the Ale Trail on the train. I don't think we're going to be doing the official Ale Trail. We're just going to be getting on a train to wherever it is, from wherever it is, back to from wherever it is, hopping on and off the stations and having a beer in the station bars, and getting drunk. And then on the Monday I've got to then drive back down south 220 miles, 21 miles from your door to my door, James, on the Monday, and then it'll be back to work on the Tuesday. Then after that we've got James's wedding, which is at the end of March. We've got a couple of bank holidays in between, which I do plan to do something with. Go camping or something. I do like my camping, so sort of looking at doing that. And then I've got not really got a lot of time off other than, you know, sort of weekends and things until July, and we've got Santa Pod. So over here in the UK, whether you're UK or not, you may not have heard of it. Santa Pod in Northampton. They have loads of festivals throughout the year of various different things. It's a bit of a drag strip. So originally it was a World War II aircraft bomber airfield, and they used to fill up with bombs, fly out to Germany, drop them, fly back, have a cup of tea, fill up some more, fly out to Germany, drop them off, come back, have another cup of tea, because that's all us English do is drink tea apparently. So yeah, at the end of the war obviously it went into disuse, and at some point in the, I think it was even not late 50s, early 60s, they turned it into a quarter-mile drag strip where they had two cars, quarter mile, under 10 seconds, that sort of thing. So really great place to go. It's camping, and they have various events throughout the year. And in July you've got the, let me just have a quick look at the calendar. So you've got July the 26th, which is the Friday, through to Sunday the 28th. That is the Bug Jam Festival, and it is Bug Jam 33 this year. And you get, you know, I don't know, 70,000 people, something like that, there, sort of camping, etc, etc. You've got kind of a disco tent, you've got a dance tent, you've got the outside stage, etc. They do some cover acts, they do some headline acts. Me and James was there one year, and Judge Jules was in the dance tent, and that was awesome. That was really good actually. We was in the dance tent, and I'm stood at the top, got my shirt off, like that for Judge Jules's 2-hour set. James is stood there because he's a Yorkshireman. He thinks he might have to spend money if he looks excited or starts enjoying something. He might have to spend some money. But anyway, so following day, I'm driving home, and I'm like, my arm is really hurting. Why is my elbow hurting? I genuinely, I couldn't get it. And then I got about halfway home, and I thought, hold on a minute. I know why my elbow's hurting, because I spent 2 hours last night going. But no, proper fun event. Ricky and Claire, my mates Ricky and Claire, and Harvey and Sophie, and loads of others. We normally do it an annual trip, and then we also normally do the Flame and Thunder event. And the Flame and Thunder event is at the end of October, so that's Friday the 25th of October through to Sunday the 27th. And if you can, jump onto Google, www.santapod, santapod.co.uk. It should get you there. Check it out. Great place to go. If you're in the UK, make sure you go there. If you're not in the UK, make sure you get to the UK, make sure you go there. Only if you stop off at the Pie Shed in Yorkshire though. Yes, mate. So that kind of takes me into July. I've then, from that weekend in July, Flame and Thunder, I've then taken the week off, and the plan is to go to Mount Snowdon. and walk up Snowdonia again, Mount Snowdon. I did it on my 40th birthday because I actually had a real issue turning 40. And the reason why I had a real issue turning 40 is because, you know, if you get somebody who lives to their 80 and they fall off the perch, you know, and they sort of say, oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, you know, how old were they? Oh, 80. Oh, they had good innings though. And that's why I had a real issue with turning 40. It's because I'm halfway. Do you know what I mean? So I plan to go back there just because it's an amazing place to go. I tend to walk up the Len Barris path, which is the longest, but it's also the easiest. But yeah, definitely go and check that out. And if there's it's looking good. And then there's, you know, a couple other long weekends thereafter, so I'm sure I will get some other stuff thrown in there and I'll bust it up on my channel. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you want to know when I do a new video, click the bell sign so you get notification, and do make sure you like my videos and comment on my videos so that I get that in that trending, and that'll help me as a YouTuber increase my volumes, which is what this live vlog is all about. So yeah, it's about increasing that subscriber volumes, increasing that them likes, increasing them views. You know, I think one of the hardest things as a YouTuber trying to get started, it's always like, you know, to get from there to there, it's really hard. To then get from there to there it seems to be really easy. So, you know, when you look at people, they kind of, you know, start dropping into your videos and stuff. You know, your what's the word I'm looking for? You know, where you sort of log into YouTube and it gives you a load of videos that you can potentially watch. And most of them have got kind of like, you know, 8,000 plus subscribers. And you sort of think, how do you get there? How do I get my video up there? And it's because they've got these subscribers. So when they put a new video up, they get the people that view it because the bell comes on. Oh yeah, new video by, you know, Joe Robbie, and you click on it and you have a look and you go, I like that because you like Joe. Yeah, oh man, great video again. Comment on it, boom. You know, he comments back. You're like, oh yeah, man. You know, and you get that activity, and then it goes on to the trending, and then you get more views, and then they get off the back of that, they see that people are subscribing, all like that, hitting the subscribe button, and you know, and then they're going for the million, and you're like, how the hell did you know, only like 3 weeks ago you was on 8,000, now you're on 1 million? You know, how does that happen? And you know, it's this bit here where I am, you know, trying to get 1,000 subscribers so I can start monetizing my channel, is the hardest part. And this is what we're about, you know, about helping each other out, scratching each other's back, sharing the love, etc. So, you know, when you do come across a fellow YouTuber that's starting out, you know, help each other out. Hit the subscribe button, go watch their videos, like the videos. Really important to like the videos. Really important to comment on the videos as well. And actually, if you comment on the videos and for whatever reason they haven't subscribed to you, do you know what, they probably will then subscribe to you, and then they will probably go into your videos and they will probably like your videos and they will probably comment on your videos, and then your videos will then start getting views, more and more views. So, you know, it's and it's that's the hardest bit, getting the views. How do you get people to view your video? This is it. This is how you get people to view your video. You come to me on a Sunday night at 7 p.m. London, England time, and you know, you meet with other like-minded people. You subscribe to my channel, you hit the bell sign, you jump on my videos, you hit the like sign so they can start getting more trending, more people viewing it, and start commenting. Because actually, you know, there are people out there, including myself, where, you know, I've seen people comments on other people's videos. I've then hit them up, subscribed to their channels, jumped on their videos, liked a few of them, you know, commented on them. You know, I'm sure that love is going to come back to me, But you know, it's really, you know, if you want to grow your YouTube channel, what you need to do is you need to put the work in. You know, yes, there are people on YouTube that, you know, became overnight sensations and actually made no effort at all. There are people on YouTube that go, how to get 1,000 subscribers, world record in 2 days, da 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 da. But how much money did they throw at it? And more importantly, they've also got other channels, right, where they've got tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people already subscribed to them. So how much of a ripple effect of them having that second channel, that third channel, has automatically generated loads and loads of subscribers. So, you know, if you don't want to spend money and you haven't got another channel with 150,000 subscribers, you've got to invest the time. You've got to invest that hard work into you know, getting your brand out there, getting your name out there, getting Just Robbie out there. You know, the only way for Just Robbie to be seen by more people in the world is by getting Just Robbie out there in the world, and the only way I can do that is by commenting on other people's videos, and hopefully by commenting on other people's videos, and if I like their videos will then start getting more views and start trending, which means more people will start seeing Just Robbie. You know, it's yeah, it's really, really important to kind of have that help for each other. I do need a drink. I've been talking for 46 minutes now, so bear with me. Anyway, so thank you for that. Now, I actually don't know whether I've gained any subscribers here or not. The only people I've kind of seen flagging up on my YouTube, doesn't look like it actually. The only people I've seen flagging up on my YouTube is, you know, sort of people that already subscribed to my channel, which, you know, I don't mind that. It's good. You know, you've all got to start somewhere, and you know, I suppose you could probably ask me, am I disappointed about the volumes of traffic that's come to my channel? Do you know, genuinely, no, I'm not. Naturally, I would like more, but again, you know, I'm in this bit here. I'm in the hardest bit where I'm trying to get my brand out now. I'm trying to get Just Robbie out there. One of the other things that I'm also doing to try and help get Just Robbie as a brand out there is doing all my other social medias, like like my Facebook, my Instagram, my Snapchat, my Twitter, you know, that. So I mean, my Facebook, I've got a couple of hundred friends, you know, that I kind of went to school with, kind of worked with, etc., etc. So, you know, I've got a bit of support from you guys on here, which is really, I really, really appreciate it. You know, having you on them subscriptions is really, really good. So thank you. Thank you, I really do mean that. But it's a good way of, you know, if you synchronise all of these into one, so that you've got that brand name, as it were, it is going to make people easier to find you. I mean, if it just so happens you get chatting to somebody and they say, oh yeah, did you watch that video that Just Robbie did the other night? And they go, who's Just Robbie? Google me, you know, hit me up, you'll find me, jump onto my YouTube, go into my videos, watch my videos, hit the like button, comment, I'll hit you back up, you know, and share the love, start getting your brand name out there. You know, don't be frightened of using me to advertise you, because I'm going to be commenting on your videos and I'm going to be using you to advertise me. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. You know, some people say that, you know, when you're doing a live broadcast, YouTube will get really funny about you saying the word subscribe and, you know, that sort of thing. Well, I mean, firstly, I'm doing a video about growing your own channel, so I've got to use the word subscribe, because in all of my videos I'm like, oh, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe. So, you know, at the beginning and the end. So, you know, what's wrong with me talking about subscribers? That's what we're here for. That's what we're here to do. And after all, YouTube, right? And let's think about this. YouTube is a business, right? So they don't want to suppress you from getting subscribers. Why would they? no, listen to this. Because if you get 1,000 subscribers and you start monetizing your channel, every time an advert plays on your channel, YouTube will pay you a small fee. But YouTube also earn a fee off the back of it. So actually YouTube want you to be monetized, because believe me when I say, I don't know what the stats are, I'm sure they are out there, and I'm sure one of you already know this and can tell us all. But I'm sure that YouTube don't give me 100% of the revenue that they earn from an advert. In fact, I'm quite positive that I'd be lucky to see anywhere near 5%. I reckon it might, not even be 8%. So YouTube do want you to get these subscribers. YouTube do want you to start earning. But what they really want you to do is start, getting your video out there to the masses. And the way to do it is by going in there and liking other people's videos, commenting on other people's videos. It means that their videos start trending better, start getting out there, start getting more. But off the back of it, by you commenting on there, you're also advertising your own brand. And there are people like me that will go through and hit you up, subscribe to your channel, check out your videos, start liking your videos, comment on your videos, start getting your videos out there, start getting your videos trending, start getting your videos getting more views. That's what it's all about. That is what growing your YouTube channel is all about. So, I mean, crikey, once this isn't live, I'm probably going to leave this up, because I don't think there's anything in here that I'm, sort of dissatisfied about, actually. So don't be frightened of sharing this and getting people to watch it, because and I'm going to do probably a better video of growing my YouTube channel by 1,000. In fact I am going to do that. I'll probably upload that on the weekend, probably Sunday. So what I want to try and do is I want to try and upload one video a week, do one video a week of various different topics. Predominantly me going on holiday or having a day out or going for a weekend away, etc, etc. But then I will do other stuff. So if you hit up my channel and have a look at some of the videos, you'll see over the last couple of weeks I've done some weather spoofs. So you've got the here in the UK, you've got that kind of the north-south divide. So my Yorkshire friends will be laughing, because we're roughy tufty northerners we are, and even in tough blizzard we'll walk out in as shorts. And as southerners we get a snowflake and that's it, trains stop, public transport can't work, we can't get to work, nothing happens. So so when there has been a bit bad weather, I did it last year, and it was quite funny. It was really spontaneous. It was my day off and I looked out the window and it just started snowing, so I started doing this video and this old boy come wandering past the window. Check it out, like it, but comment on it, get your brand out there. And so when it come up to autumn, I sort of put something out there on Facebook, and a couple of people sort of commented saying, oh, I can't wait until we get a bit of snow, get some of your weather reports. So as the weather reports were coming in this year, I started doing a couple of spoof videos. So there's about 4 on there that I've done this year. So like I say, do get in there, have a look at them, like them, comment on them. I'll reply to your comment, I always will, and it gets your brand out there. So I've got them on there. But then last Friday it was, I actually got hit in a blizzard bomb, snowmageddon, etc, etc, and it took me a couple of hours to get home. Simply Ben, who's been on here tonight, he had it worse than me, although we left the same destination and we were arriving the same destination. No, we don't live with each other, we're not gay or anything, but not that I've got a problem with gays or anything, but we, don't even know why I'm going down there, but he lives in same town as me. So yeah, so he ended up having it a bit worse. I went a slightly different way home, but it was horrendous, absolutely horrendous. So do check it out. yeah, I mean, growing my YouTube channel. I mean, I'm looking here. I've got, you know, I said I'll give you an hour. I've got 5 minutes left. Hopefully, I've not bored you. I, you know, tried to keep it entertaining. I want to try and keep it funny as well. I'm not really busting too many jokes actually, but maybe I should have put some more comedy in there. But I also wanted to keep it about growing my YouTube channel, which is what it's about. You know, getting them likes, getting them comments, getting that trend, getting that, because more it trends, more people see it, more people see it, more people like it, more people like it, more people comment, more people see it, da 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 da. Naturally, off the back of that, I'm going to start getting subscribers, etc., etc. So, like I say, hit me up. I'll always hit you back. But yeah, doing live broadcasting. This is my first one. I think I've done all right, even if I'm saying so myself. I think I was very nervous about it, but I've gone in with a plan. I had a bit of an idea what I wanted to do, and I've even got, I'm going to show you this, I even had a little list underneath my camera, just with some topic ideas to talk about, just in case I started getting a bit, what do I talk about now? But no, I was been speaking to some other people that have gone live, and you know, they like to go live for about 4 hours. I'm struggling, you know. I've been talking for an hour, throat's getting a bit dry. Got to be honest, I want to sit down and have a bit of a drink, catch up with myself, and you know, I think, you know, a 4 hour live thing is probably going to be quite hard. You know, what do you talk about for 4 hours? It's, you know, it's yeah, interesting. I mean, you know, like I say, hit me up, hit that bell button. I'm going to be doing a live broadcast once a week, and I'll be talking about well, general topic. I'm going to keep away from race, politics and religion for obvious reasons, but actually talk about anything else. And you know, I'll be welcoming sort of comments and ideas below that we can do. Again, on my videos, if there's something on there that you sort of think, yeah, you know, get Robbie to do, you know, comment on it. But you know, it's, yeah, I thank you all for watching. I've actually really enjoyed doing this live video. Really enjoyed doing it. I'm listening to myself going, so I'm really quite conscious of that. But I have enjoyed doing this live video. It was my first time live broadcast ever. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to doing more. I really am, and I'm really looking forward to watching my YouTube channel grow. Hopefully, by the community that we're in, we can really, you know, sort of start helping each other out and getting your videos trending, getting your videos liked, getting your videos commented. I think that's the best thing to do, is get your brand out there. You know, look at your YouTube name. You know, is it easy to find? If you go on YouTube now and you type in Just Robbie, do I pop up in the top? You know, and that's really key. You know, log out of YouTube and go onto YouTube and just in the search bar look at it, and you know, are you easy to find? When you do your tags, always put in your YouTube name, Just Robbie. The reason being is because if people do go onto YouTube and or Google, even type in Just Robbie, my videos will pop up then, because the tags are in there. So it's really important. So to grow your channel, there's multiple layers that you need to do, and it's really hard. It's, you know, I'm here. I've not even got 100 subscribers yet. I'm hoping to get 100 subscribers by when I do my Sunday vlog, which will be Sunday. Crikey, what's the date on Sunday? Tuesday the 12th. I don't even know what the date will be. Sunday the 17th, 7 PM London time. That's, you know, make sure you're here. We'll have a conversation. We'll talk about a bit more about growing your YouTube channel. We can share maybe some of our own experiences on, you know, how to get your subscriber number up, how to get your likes up, how to get your views up, how to get your comments up, etc., etc. Importantly, subscribe to my channel. Really importantly, visit my channel, have a look at some of my videos, like them, help me get my trending going. Comment on my videos, comment on every single one of them. 2 reasons: helps me get my trending going. More importantly, it gives you then that brand advertising for other YouTubers to hit you up, to subscribe to your channel, to like your videos, to comment on your videos, and get your viewing numbers up. I've done my hour now. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you all on Sunday, 7 p.m. London time.